Hello everybody, Thrifty Witch here. I'm going to be doing another book review. The Book of Crystal Spells, Magical Uses for Stones, Crystals, Minerals, and Even Sand by Ember Grant. And we're going to start off with, for those of you that are seriously interested in crystals and minerals and rocks, this is a great book to have in your library. So I'm actually going to go through the chapters, contents. So we have preparation for crystal magic, elemental, smudging, water, sunlight, cleansing, music and sound, charging and dedicating your crystals. 2, jewelry, amulets, and talismans. Making love pendants, ring spells, protection amulets, talismans for success, talismans for accepting comfort, shielding, pyrite dollar spells, making your own magical jewelry, cleansing secondhand jewelry and ritual items you find. Then we have 3, which is crystal spells for the home and garden. And it talks about kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, office, study, den. 4, we have crystal elixirs and essences, basic elixirs, indirect elixirs, sun elixirs, moon elixirs. We have dispel negative energy, calming elixirs, elixirs for passion, and full moon tonic elixirs. Then we get into all of that there. Then we get into elegant earth magic. So this is dealing with stones for wishing, for healing, for safe travel, for unity and wholeness. Then we get into special quartz points, window crystals, generators, channeling, self-healing crystals, rainbow crystals, record keeper crystals. We get into meditation and affirmations, rituals to dedicate your personal power stone, rituals for opening your third eye, smoky quartz spell for temperance, dream spells, prayer beads, crossroads spells, totem stones, pendulums and scrying, numerology, introductions to numerology, finding your numbers, your natal stones or your natal charts, what your birth stone, what your stone actually is, using your numbers and spells and rituals, crystal grids and advanced crystal magic, grief for debt relief, grid for peace and quiet, prosperity, grid for fertility, pentacle grid, alchemical grids, and then there's a little more here for days of the week. There is crystal systems, platonic solids, and chakra stones, and elemental associations. And also in the back, there is a glossary of extra information as well. So what I'm going to do is I've already got some pages bookmarked. And we're going to go into looking into. So this one here gets into teaching you the colors. All clear stones, stones of order and calm my mind, bring to me energy refined. All blue stones that have to do with communication. So if you want to if you're having issues with communication with somebody at work, and they're kind of being rude and disrespectful to you, and they're not communicating to you properly, you can keep a bag of blue stones with you, and you can charge them by chanting, "Help my message to be heard, loud and clear and understood." You have another one for third eye for giving you clarity and insight. And that's purple. Give me insight that I need, information I should heed. Yellows have to do with creativity. Inspiration for my art, for my spirit, for my heart. Green has to do with the space of your heart chakra. A space to work that is clean and clear. No discomfort lingers here. So these are just little simple things that you can do with your stones and your crystals rather than laying on your altar and looking pretty. Another spot I've got bookmarked. This goes into helping you understand the different stones and their aspects of how they work. You have amber. It says place near a sap-filled tree to strengthen them. Amethyst, honeysuckle, linden, and maple and sage. So these are actually what you want to do if you're creating. This is actually go over here so I can show you guys what's going on here. This is stone spells for gardens. So you actually want to place these in your gardens to help your garden out. Aventurine works with almond, aspen, bean, Brazil nut, caraway, clove, dill, fennel, fern, lavender, lemongrass. Lily of the valley, marjoram, may apple, mint, mulberries, parsley, pecan, and peppermint. And I'll do one more here. This is a bloodstone / pyrite. So these stones work well with plants that are connected to basil, broom, cactus, carrot, chili, pepper, coriander, garlic, ginger, hawthorn, holly, hops, horseradish, leek, mustard, nettle, onion, pennyroyal, pepper, peppermint, pine, radish, shallot, snapdragon, thistle, wormwood, and yucca. So what you're doing is you're actually creating a bond with the plant through the crystals and actually helping the plant grow stronger and creating a bond with the crystal itself. That way you can use the energy that the crystal has absorbed through healing the plant or helping the plant out by using it in your magics and stuff. So the other one that I want to share with you guys, creating crystal elixirs. Now, most people don't know a lot about this. I've actually just recently learned about crystal elixirs. And a crystal elixir is you take crystals that are not water sensitive and you place them in a jar in direct sunlight. The water and the crystal, basically what happens is the sunlight takes the crystal and puts the vibration of the crystal into the water and infuses the water with that vibration. And then you actually wind up drinking the water to help you internally help out your chakras, help out something that's going on with your body. There was some crystals that I came across that actually helped out with my, I threw out my back, I pinched my nerve doing laundry. And I did crystal elixirs for roughly about 4 days. And it's just regular distilled water. Don't use tap water. Use some type of filtered water. I used distilled water and my crystals and left them in the sun. And within about 4 days, I hardly had any pain. And I felt a huge, huge difference. And I actually had taken some hematite and taped to, I've got hematite points. And I had taped them to the spot on my back where my back was bothering me, and I felt great afterwards. So if this is something you're interested in, look into researching crystal elixirs and learning more about it. If you can find the corresponding colored bottles that go along with the crystals, even better. So next spot I'm going to be showing everybody is the natal stones. And the natal stones are those that are connected to you through your zodiac sign. So I'm not going to name a lot of these off. These are just going to be kind of random. So Aries is connected to amethyst, Apache tear, aquamarine, bloodstone, carnelian, diamond, emerald, garnet, gypsum, hematite, iron jade, jasper, kyanite, and ruby. The planet that it's connected to is Mars. The power number is 9, and the color to the planet is actually crimson, blue, white, and the elemental is a fire. Let's go with the Cancer. So aventurine, calcite, carnelian, emerald, grossular, garnet, jasper, moonstone, opal, peridot, rhododendrite, ruby, and silver sodalite. And the moon is, so the planet is number 2, white, green, pale yellow, silver, blue, violet, and the element for that is water. So it goes into all of the zodiac signs for the elements and stuff that's connected with your stones. Another thing I'd like to share with everybody, I think it's closer to the front. It goes into finding your your life path number, the number that you're born with, and it actually teaches you a step-by-step of how to do your number. And it goes into learning how to make and create your own prayer beads through using your natal stones, your power stones, and it's however you want to do it, it's endless. And it teaches you about the different shapes and the geometric shapes of crystals, like record keepers, rainbow crystals, double tourmalated crystals. It shows you the chemical, or it actually teaches you about the makeup of the crystal and what it means. And see if I can find the one with it. Actually is, there's another this is actually a sun catcher that you can make, and a chant that goes along with creating the sun catcher to empower it. And it goes into detail about sea glass, about using sea glass for spells. It should be right in here somewhere. If not, it probably went too far. Yeah, I must have went too far, so it's got to be closer to the back. And it goes into the platonic solids of understanding the shapes, the cube, the octahedron, the dodecahedron, and all that stuff. It goes into the glossary of explaining the lapis lazuli, lodestone, malachite, and actually goes into the detail with that. It talks about how to create healing grids for yourself and channeling energy into a central stone. It teaches you how to use a power grid, or a flower of life grid, and how to channel energy into your stones. So this is an amazing book. How to use crystals for magic, for finding a job. And it goes into using numbers. Like the number 3 is connected with turquoise. The number 4 is connected to sapphire, quartz, and a blend of azurite and malachite. So this actually goes into details with numerology that's connected to the stones as well. So, the book is a Llewellyn book, and it's $16.99 US, $19.50 Canadian, and it is a really amazing book. So, I'll read the small little back here. It says, Amber Grant has been collecting rocks and minerals for 30 years and practicing crystal magic for 15. Grant is the author of Magic Candle Crafting. She has contributed several Llewellyn annuals since 2003, and her writings have also appeared in Pangaea and The New Witch and The Circle magazine. She lives in Missouri. Visit her online at ambergrant.com. So, that is pretty much all I've got to say about this book. Like I said, I find that this is going to be my go-to book every time I go to find some information on crystals and stuff. So, thank you for watching, and give me back some comments. Love and blessings to everybody, and take care. Thanks for watching. Blessed be. Bye.